Welcome to the 105th edition of the world's biggest bike race, the Tour de France. 21 stages, almost 3,500 kilometres to cover over the next 3 weeks, and it all kicks off here in Vendée on the west coast of France with a 201 kilometre curtain raiser from Noirmoutier-en-l'Île to Fontenay-le-Comte, theoretically one for the sprinters. Well, unlike last year, the riders were greeted with glorious sunshine on the island of Noirmoutier. The temperature creeping up to 25 degrees Celsius as the race director Christian Prudhomme officially got the Tour de France 2018 underway. The 176 riders embarking on what promises to be an explosive race, and 3 of them quickly sprang off the front here. French trio Jérôme Cousin, Johan Alfredo and Kevin de Danois, the latter who was crowned under-23 World Road Race Champion in 2015, following in the footsteps of his father Yvon, who rode the Tour 3 times in the 1990s. Well, nevertheless, the peloton keeping the escapees on a tight leash, with the gap oscillating between 2 and 3 minutes throughout the stage. The sprinters' teams positioning themselves at the front of the pack: Lotto Jumbo, FDJ, Quick-Step and Dimension Data. The pack motoring along nicely at 45 kilometres an hour and always closing the gap. They finally reeled in the 2 remaining members of the breakaway, Cousin and Alfredo, with just over 10k to go, not long after the all-new bonus sprint. Cousin getting 3 bonus seconds for his troubles, Alfredo settling for the day's most aggressive rider award. These narrow roads making things tricky, a crash in the middle of the peloton. Arnaud Démare caught up in that one, and then Chris Froome, the defending champion, also going off the road. Nairo Quintana as well, another GC favourite, to get caught up. And in the end, Quick-Step dominating the sprint, just as they've dominated the 2018 season so far. Fernando Gaviria, his first Tour de France, his first stage, his first victory, taking the yellow jersey. An incredible effort from him. He's the first Colombian to wear the yellow jersey in 15 years. A supremely confident ride from the 23-year-old to win ahead of the world champion Peter Sagan and last year's sprint king Marcel Kittel. Well, it's been an incredible day. We all worked really hard. I owe this one to everybody in the team, everybody who's here with me at the Tour. Without them, I couldn't have prepared for this sprint, and I couldn't have won it, so it's really thanks to them. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone in the team. So the stage 1 standings: Gaviria ahead of Sagan and Kittel, Christophe van der Poort, Groenewegen and the other sprinters, Jakob Fuglsang in the top 10 as well. But big time lost for Chris Froome and Richie Porte, 1 minute and 1 second. Gaviria in the yellow jersey, heading into Sunday's second stage. So on stage 2, the peloton will move inland with another flat stage between Mouilleron-Saint-Germain and La Roche-sur-Yon, 182.5 kilometres to cover, with the sprinters expected to battle it out once again. Do join us then.